when you did decide to put Alice in Chains back together and William came into the picture, tell us a little bit about that for you, Will.
Well, from, my association with this whole thing actually has its own backstory, that goes back to the year 2000, and my moving from Atlanta to LA with my band Comes With the Fall. And we came out here and we'd kind of outgrown Atlanta. I had outgrown Atlanta. I'd grown up, done all the stuff I did there. By the time I formed Comes With the Fall, it was sort of this feeling of we could just die on the vine here, or we could take a chance and jump off the cliff and see what happens. And we decided to go to LA, and we hit the ground running here and started playing all these clubs all up and down this, all over this neighborhood and beyond. And one of the first, kind of calls I got was that, Cantrell had heard about us and was way into this band, way into this group. The next thing I know, he and I are shaking hands at the Dragonfly Club down on Santa Monica Boulevard, which is, I don't think it's there anymore, and he introduced himself as a fan. And that led to this kind of friendship. He was over at our place all the time. The four members of my band were sharing an apartment, just all for one for all kind of thing. He was over there. He would, ask me to teach him to play our songs. He would join us everywhere we were playing. In 2001, he was finishing up Degradation Trip, his second solo album. And so he asked us to go on the road for that. Like I need a band kind of thing. So we kind of played, Crazy Horse to his Neil Young, but we did double duty. So for all of 2001 and 2002, we would go out and play, open the shows as ourselves. I was like putting out records independently, on my own label. So we'd sell truckloads of records, like answering to no one. Then we'd come, back on stage after toweling off and play his set with him. And that went on for 2 straight years. And we were playing 5-6 nights a week all over North America. All of that and a lot more led to him asking me to be a part of this. There's not many stories like this in the history of rock, in popular culture. There's one or two that are somewhat comparable, but each one, in that sort of rare air, has its own, they all have their own characteristics. This one's unique, it really is. And it's not something that we take lightly at all.